Welcome to episode 77, part 1, Ringside News of Top Rope Reality on the YouTube. I'm Mike Hogan.
And I'm Justin Kai.
Now let's get started with some huge news. I mean,
some kind
of also career ending, could be
possibly, yes.
Death if things would have gone the wrong way here.
Yes.
But Sting got injured.
He insisted on finishing the match. That's a professional for you.
Oh yes.
But they I think they were going to stop the match. It looked like the referee and that the medical guy he was going to stop it.
Well, when you lose feeling, or you have tingling in your arms and legs and
numbness,
you fall down. Because he did, because he took a step out.
His
and
legs
he went down.
went rubbery.
I mean,
it literally says that. He couldn't feel his legs too well. They just felt like rubber. And on the treatment he received during his hospital stay, he had to do a CAT scan and an MRI.
But no broken neck.
Yeah, still has to do further evaluation. But they mentioned cervical spinal stenosis.
Yes.
On the moment, we did do that very well. On the moment during the match where he was injured both times into the turnbuckle, on whether he would want to return to the ring in the right scenario, has Sting wrestled his last match? So he's saying in the right scenario he would come back. But will WWE let him come back? It could be a Daniel Bryan situation, like they're too scared. Because he is getting up to his 60s.
He is getting to his 60s.
So, but here's the thing.
You know what's funny is that, he's 56.
He is.
And then they were talking about, I saw a part 5 thing, with 5 things you didn't know about the Intercontinental title.
Yes.
And Flair won the Intercontinental title when he was 56.
Interesting.
It is interesting.
I don't know. I mean, I would like for him to go out better than that because, you don't want that to be part of his lasting legacy. Oh, his last match, he got injured.
I believe he'll have one more match at WrestleMania 32.
That gives him plenty of time to rest up. And
they will definitely check him from head to toe.
Yes. And maybe they finally get him a win.
Yeah.
Besides on Raw twice. Also,
that is true.
Huge announcement. We were watching Night of Champions. This came on. We were like, oh my gosh. Yes. They did it right. They truly did it right. With Brock Lesnar's announcement, his Go to Hell tour on the WWE Network in October.
Excuse me, that's what you mean. BROCtober.
BROCtober.
Come on. BROCtober, he's in 3 different huge things.
The special event from Madison Square Garden on October 3rd, taking on the big show on October
Which is next weekend.
Yes, it is. On October the 19th, Brock will be a special guest on the Steve Austin podcast, the same show where Austin will be on Raw, Shawn will be on Raw, Flair will be on Raw, and they're going to do a panel like they did with the Hogan. But
they're also teasing something big for WrestleMania. Something
on that show?
They said something major on that show is going to lead you toward WrestleMania.
Could they go ahead and announce the main event?
They may.
They did it before.
They're saying Vince is freaking out over the ratings. Well, listen, Vince, change some shit. How about that? Then you'll be freaking out. Stop shoving John Cena's up our bunghole every freaking week.
That is true.
Fairly clean.
You did clear it fairly clean there. But they're saying that Austin and Shawn and Flair will be on Raw to do like a panel, giving their predictions on the Hell in a Cell match, which is interesting.
And too.
Well, yeah, but they'll be there, but he won't be on the panel.
No, he'll be on the show.
He'll be on the show.
You have Brock on the show, you have Undertaker on the show, you have all 3 of those on the show.
They must be scared. Because every time around football season, he gets nervous. But and then October the 25th, Brock steps inside the Hell in a Cell. His second Hell in a Cell match against the Undertaker. Because the first one was when they were on the SmackDown brand.
And that's again, saying Vince is scared. He wants to pull the trigger now, have the match, and not wait until WrestleMania.
Wait until WrestleMania. Now they're going to go ahead and do it, and I'm glad they are going ahead and do it because they don't need to wait that long.
No, they do not.
But speaking of the Undertaker, him and Kane, the Brothers of Destruction, are being added to the Mexico tour, and they are reuniting as a tag team. Who are they facing? Did they already say?
I haven't seen who they were facing.
Could it be Luke Harper and Braun Strowman?
Okay, I'm a liar. I did see that. Yes.
And it was them.
It is them. Yes.
Luke will be taking the pin every night.
Of course.
Braun Strowman's not going to lose, but Luke is okay to lose.
Yeah, the reason I didn't think of it before because they were leading up to since the match between Brock and Undertaker happened at Hell in a Cell. Then they're saying who could Taker face at WrestleMania, and that kind of said, well, could this lead back to him and Bray Wyatt?
Oh, not again.
I'm sorry, not Survivor Series, not WrestleMania.
Not WrestleMania.
Survivor Series.
Survivor Series, I'm okay with it, but I don't like the keeps repeating his opponents. I hate that.
No, Survivor Series. Him and Bray at Survivor Series will be good. You can lead that way. You have plenty of time, and Bray will win.
Yes, get his win back from WrestleMania.
Because
Because
that's what they do. They trade wins.
I would like to see Sting and Bray at WrestleMania 32.
That's one I saw 32.
That's what I want to see, and Sting could get a win because if you notice, I don't know if you saw this. I read this online that Bray Wyatt was interviewed, and they were talking about how many losses that he's had against Dean and against Roman Reigns, and he said that in the scheme of things, wins and losses don't mean a hill of beans.
No, they don't. Not anymore. They don't know.
So anyway, that would be interesting. So he doesn't care about losing. So let him lose to Sting.
They do.
Let him lose to Sting. Steel cage match has been added to the Madison Square Garden Network special.
The show's getting so much bigger.
For the United States title. If it wasn't this weekend,
which would be the main event.
Who's the main event?
The U.S. title will be the main event. It'd be Johnson versus Seth
Rollins.
Rollins.
It wouldn't be BROCtober.
No, they're not. I mean, I know they keep promoting Brock on the shows, and it's not the main event.
Well, because they're smart. Because that's who they come to see. Because he's special attraction.
Right.
But
and also they also added. I mean, it's not on here because it was just not a couple days ago. The Intercontinental title will on the line.
Yes.
It's Jericho taking on
Kevin Owens. That'll be a good match. You know Jericho's going to lose.
Of course.
But it'll be a good match. So we already got predictions going on. I wish we would have had the whole thing on here, because it is this coming up weekend. But already, Brock's going to be Big Show. You already know that. If it's for
even though they drowned in Cesaro to make Big Show look better.
Oh my gosh! You said it's the U.S. title match. Mm-hmm. Still okay. So Cena's going to win that.
Of course.
And then Jericho's losing to Kevin Owens, and I don't remember the rest of the card.
I don't. Dudley Boys. Will the Dudley Boys win the tag team titles?
It's in New York. That's
it's
where
at
they're from,
MSG,
and they're saying it's a tables match.
It's a network special.
They're saying it will be a tables match at that point.
I think
they'll win at Madison Square because you know the IC title's not changing hands. You know the US title's not changing hands. So let's change the tag.
And the world title's on the line, and the Divas title don't know about.
So let's change the tag titles on technically a house show. You never know what will happen on a house show.
Right.
Even if it's a network special.
And it's Madison Square Garden.
Exactly. They're from New York. It makes more sense that way. Also, WWE is cracking down on fan incidents at live events. In the past, WWE just issued lifetime bans, but due to the recent string of incidences only involving, like you said before, off camera, only involving the Shield members.
Yes, that's the only 3 people that's been when people jump in the ring.
Are hitting them with stuff.
Or trying to hit them with, hit them. Throwing the stupid money in the ring briefcase.
Trying to stab them with a knife. I never saw.
Yeah, never saw the knife.
But they're charging fans criminally is something that he's
I know. Think about that, folks.
Already implemented it. They have already implemented it because the guy who run in...
Who was not Joey Mercury.
Who was not Joey Mercury. Everybody's trying to say that. Somebody tried to say it was Drake Younger, the referee from NXT. I'm like, he has hair.
And plus, he's not going to do that.
Why would he jump in there? He's a referee.
He's making money being a referee. Why take another beating anymore? I know.
He used to do all that hardcore stuff. He ain't going to do that no more. But yeah, so that was a fan, and he went to jail for like 10 days.
We'll see if it changed anything. We'll see.
Also, Conan, a same form champion, Carlito, might be returning to WWE because they're looking for top Hispanic stars to replace the likes of Rey and Del Rio, so I guess they're not really...
what about Kalisto?
Kalisto and Sin Cara are there, and so what's wrong with that? And also...
But the face, you don't see the face, so you don't... you gotta get somebody's rating. You can see Rey's face, and I'm not tired of seeing Alberto Del Rio's face, so...
Exactly. El Patron.
There's plenty of people out there.
And if you used Fernando and Diego the right way and quit making them into Mexican bullfighters and make them Puerto Rican, guess what? I believe that is still considered Hispanic, is it not?
I think so.
So they're Puerto Rican. If they're talking about bringing Carlito back, so obviously it is Hispanic. So use his brother and his cousin the right way and not make them look like goofy tag team, which they've already gotten rid of
they beat up the bull.
The small person. I don't want to say
they beat up the midget bull.
The tiny guy.
Yes. And speaking of Lucha.
Yes, they're coming back for a second season. I know Gargoyle's very excited about
Lucha that. Underground has season 2 coming in 2016. Now they won in 2016.
And they also said that they already are coming up with the vignettes, coming up with the writing for it, and they're doing pre-production now. But they're saying that it'll be less episodes. There was like 39 episodes. And the first I was like, that's not a season. The season was like 22. That's way more.
I know. All depends.
39 episodes this past season. They're saying it was $400,000 an episode. Wow. Smart Burnett's got some money. But now they're saying they're cutting back cost But they're trying to make it to where I guess it's like don't look at the guy behind the curtain because what they're going to try to do is still make it look the same, still make it look just as good, but not spend $400,000. That's going to be hard to do.
Can anybody Wrestling Society X? Can anybody remember that on MTV?
Exactly. They had to cut budgets too, and it was bad. It went downhill after the first season.
But it was even the second season.
No, there wasn't. That's what I'm saying. It was okay. It started out great. They came out like a Shark Tank.
They're like, woo! We're not making all this money. We're spending this money. We've got to cut cost.
Exactly. So that will be interesting. But they did say that Carlito, supposedly what I read was that Carlito's not coming back because they lowballed him in the offer.
Right.
But you never know.
You never know.
Also, Fabulous Freebird's expected to be in the Hall of Fame for 2016. Who didn't see that coming?
That should be a given check mark.
Texas.
Get the rings made up.
Last time Texas happened, the Von Erichs won.
Yeah.
This time Texas happens, it makes all the sense in the world to be the Freebirds.
It should be so far. Freebirds, Undertaker, Sting should be a given right now.
Boom. Exactly. So.
Found somebody who's a caliber Coco Beware, throw them in.
Oh, Lord.
Who's another celebrity who ain't got a ring yet, who's been on who's
Butch
still alive.
going in.
Throw Butch Reed in there, that'd be fine.
Ron Simmons already in, so you can't put Doom in there, so you gotta put Butch Reed by himself.
That's true.
Oh, Lord. But I mean,
whoa. I just got some late breaking news here.
Breaking news.
Ric Flair is still crying over his daughter winning the Divas title.
Wow, it's all
you heard it here first, folks. He is still boo-hooing like a big baby. Flair, man up for God's sakes. Cut off the waterworks and stop crying. Because you cried all the time. You cried when she almost won, and then you cried when she won, and I think you cried at the celebration, for God's sakes.
He did, like, cry 4 or 5 times. The only time it was cool when he cried, when he said, with a tear in my eye, this is the greatest day of my life.
Yes.
When he won the real world title. Even though he was holding the real world title.
He didn't cry that much.
He didn't. 1 tear. He said, a tear in my eye.
He's like, waterworks for
He's been holding back. He said that he actually said.
We know that she is the only child that you have that's successful in wrestling, but
David Flair.
Time to cut off the waterworks, Flair. Because you don't cry now because Paige talked about her and called you an old man, and upset the Divas Revolution pages. So you're gonna start crying about that?
I mean, she did say it sounded like she was trying to go into the bloody Hall of Fame, which is
Flair.
true. It was a little over the top. Okay. Now
put your dress back in the closet.
Put the dress. Oh, Lord, that's weird. Now we have some WrestleCade and Ring of Honor news. I got some Ring of Honor upcoming dates. October the 23rd, day after my birthday. Just remember that.
Birthday wishes right here.
A gift and wishes and money. It'll be great.
Yeah, send the money to Mike Hogan at Top Rope Reality at Hotmail on the internet. Yes.
Wow, no. October the 23rd.
Yeah, you always throw my address out there all the time on this shit.
That's true.
So why not?
You know those Roman numerals? That's 10.
Yeah, it's 14.
That's a 1. That's a 5, so it's 14.
Yes.
October the 23rd, Glory by Honor 14.
Whatever the one's in front of the V,
you subtract.
14, right. It's after you add.
Kalamazoo, Michigan. That's where they're going for Glory by Honor 14. Kalamazoo.
Steiner Brothers going to be there since Michigan?
Oh, that would be weird. Also, and that's in the Wing Stadium Annex. Weird.
Annex, yes.
October the 24th, the day after, the Glory by Honor Tour continues in Dayton, Ohio at the Montgomery County, not where we're at, Montgomery County Fairgrounds. And those are your 2 dates for Ring of Honor upcoming for the month of October. Also, for BROCtober. Also added recently to WrestleCade. We have not gone over it in a while. Later on, we will go over full list once it's like way closer.
Like a week before?
Maybe 2, because we'll split it up maybe. But anyway,
is that 50,000?
They do have a lot. Maybe we got to split it up. They've added, because I don't know when was the last time we told people, so I got to make sure we get all these in. We have a Hacksaw Jim Duggan's been added.
I don't think, oh, I remember doing that, but now I don't. Oh!
Exactly. The one that should be in, what you call that place? In NXT already. But she keeps showing up there, but she's not with them. It's SoCal Val.
I know. It don't even matter time, probably.
I mean, she keeps showing up. It's weird.
Maybe
also,
backstage announcer or something.
Couple of lower level people that aren't bigger names, but that's part of WrestleCade. That's the magic of WrestleCade. Learning new people. I've learned a lot of new people since WrestleCade.
People, almost some death door people.
It's supposed to be the past, present, and the future. We have a Raphael King, which I do believe fought Justin Overstreet for the AEW title one time, and a Devin Nicole. We have Madison Rain, a.k.a. Misery's Josh Matthews. I'm so sorry, Madison Rain. We have Blue Meanie, the ex-Misery's, what you call it?
Hi, Dan singing it.
Yes, the ex-Misery's Jasmine St. Clair.
Yes.
He had a porn star and
got
lost
skinny.
all that weight from the drugs.
Drugs, yes, I know.
She handed him this, get skinny, you're too fat for me. And he said, forget you, I'm going to eat now. Then we got Amber O'Neil Gallows, the Bullet Babe, if you will.
That might have been the last one we did.
I don't know. We have Jinder Mahal, or formerly known as Jinder Mahal.
Mm-hmm.
We have Rebel from TNA.
Yep. We're hitting the list now that we did before.
Kevin Nash. Do you remember Kevin Nash?
Yep. We said something about him.
And I think we did say this guy because we said, oh Lord, his face looked rough. Vampiro will be there.
Yes. He has nothing to do now, so
no, because he'll get all angry about Lucha Underground while he's there. Ernest the Cat Miller will be there.
Yep, somebody call your mama.
That's right. We will have the Wolves will be there.
Well, they have nothing to do.
Well, last year, me and the wife, we actually got to meet, is it Davey Richards? No. It's the one that everybody hates, not the one that everybody loves. Davey, then, right?
Yeah.
And Eddie Edwards loving him.
He just falling like, okay, Davey.
Okay, Davey, I listen to you, Davey. We met Davey Richards, at that point, future wife. We met Angela Love. Got a picture with her. Very nice lady. Now she's pregos. with his dad.
Somebody would have a job.
That's right. And then we got,
please, NXT, let us come back. I need some money.
we need to be the American Bulldogs.
Okay. It'll be whatever you want us to be.
Lord. Then we got Barry Windham. That'll be interesting. Arn Anderson's going to be there too, so that'll be cool. I don't know if Tully's there. I have a look back on the list. And then you'll probably recognize these names, the older guys. Don and Rocky Knodel.
Yeah.
Some kind of weird name.
Yes.
I don't know. Look them up. I don't know. But anyway, that is the people for WrestleCade as of late.
And now we're going to run over the last week's Night of Champion results.
Yes, with the kickoff match of Neville and the Lucha Dragons taking on the Cosmic Wasteland.
And the right thing to do was have the Cosmic Wasteland win. And what happens? The Cosmic Wasteland won.
And we guessed that one.
Let's start off with Ryback defending his Intercontinental title against Kevin Owens. And what kind of a shocker. We didn't think it was going to drop that soon, but I'm glad he did. I'm glad
Kevin Owens.
We did with Kevin Owens. I'm just saying I was kind of surprised they let
Ryback
drop the title this soon.
Well, he did nothing with it.
He did nothing with it.
Staph infection and
now we're going to see if it is cursed.
Yes, because Kevin Owens gets hurt, so we know they just need to trash the Intercontinental title.
Yes.
Just give it to Pat Patterson, let him hang it up in his house, and be done with it.
Yes.
The second match of the night on the pay-per-view was Dolph Ziggler taking on Rusev with Summer Rae, and your winner
from a feud that needs to end 3 months ago.
3 months ago is Dolph Ziggler.
But now they're kind of hinting to him and Ryback becoming a team.
Again, they did that
Big
before.
guy, little guy, yes.
They did that before.
I know. They're going back. That's WWE for you. Now we had the WWE Tag Team titles.
Ryback and Dolph versus the Dudleys would be interesting.
Would be. But it's New Day defending against the Dudley Boys, and the Dudley Boys won by disqualification.
So you get a rematch.
New Day retained. That's why they're getting that's when they're getting the rematch at Madison Square Garden show.
Exactly.
What did the women?
The women. I'm not going to do the women, but you know how it is. Nikki Bella with Brie Bella and Alicia Fox taking on Charlotte with Becky Lynch and Paige for the WWE Divas Championship. And you're wearing new WWE Divas Champion, like we didn't see that coming far away.
Yeah.
Charlotte via submission. But we did say, because I told you that Paige was supposed to be turning heel.
Right.
I thought, why not her come in there and say, I can't be the champion, you're not going to be the champion. That's what we thought was going to happen. But the heel turn happened in a, as they're calling, on another show that I watch, a page turner instead of a pipe bomb.
Yeah, Paige turner.
Wow.
I like Paige being a heel.
She needs to be a heel.
I like Paige being the face.
She's edgier. She needs to be the heel. She has the anti-diva look. If in a Divas Revolution, if she's the anti-diva, she should be the heel.
And plus, her argument is she started it, but everybody has to get credit for it.
That's true.
So I mean, that works perfect.
It does work perfect.
She can be against the Bellas. She can be against Charlotte. She can be against anybody.
She's not a heel. She's not a face. She just hates them all.
She hates them all. She's not getting the respect she should get.
And I think they kind of did that, getting her away from them. because it also opens up a spot for Natalya.
It does. Give Natalya there. She's been crying too. Well, she's been hanging out with Ric Flair for God's sakes. Jeez,
I mean,
please.
she needs to be on the roster.
Well, they should have put her in there before when all this. They can't find 2 more divas to put Natalya with. Have another team. Why not?
Well, you only have crappy people left over.
Well,
that's why Cameron. That's why Cameron's crying too. She's been crying because she's actually. I actually read this, and this is crazy.
Oh, yeah.
She is getting outside, and this is against the rules unless it's like Eva Marie, where she got it.
Everybody loves Eva Marie.
No, but listen, Cameron announced on a podcast that she is getting outside ring training from somewhere else and has not been approved by WWE. That's a good way to get a pink slip. Because they didn't approve it.
Maybe she wants to be fired.
She needs to be fired. She's crying over it. Oh, I don't have a spot on TV. And I saw another show that we both like, but we will not tell names. But they were saying...
We're not a name dropper here. We do not drop names here.
We don't drop names. But they were saying that Cameron got replaced by a much better, sassier, bossy Sasha Banks. Because if there was no Sasha Banks, that's where Cameron would be at, was with Naomi and Tamina.
Yeah.
But Sasha's better in the ring. She's better at the bossy gimmick.
Oh, definitely.
Because Cameron has that sassy gimmick.
Cameron has the same thing of trying to pin Naomi when she's on her stomach.
Thank you. And I think that
really will never go away.
I think they buried
Count,
her.
ref! She's laying on her stomach. Don't count me when laying on the stomach.
I think that buried her at that point. I think that's how they got rid of her. Because you can't do that way.
But back to Natalya. You're talking about the only crap people left. Well, WWE loves throwing out money and loves bringing in old folks. Bring in Lita back. Bring in Trish back.
That would be cool.
Trish and Natalya.
That would be a good team.
Yes.
Would be a good team.
Say, we ruled this division before y'all were even around.
Right. If it wasn't for us, y'all wouldn't be here.
Yes, we started this revolution.
There you go.
That you think. Yeah, that's not the way it works.
I like it. I like it that way. Next.
I forgot where we're at. Oh, the Wyatt. Yes, another one which, that was good, which needed to happen. Wyatt family taking on Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, and a mystery person. Oh, please don't be Eric Rowan. And it was Chris Jericho.
Which was I think it was one of the choices, wasn't it?
No.
It was not one of the choices.
No.
But Kane was one of the choices.
Kane, and they hit, Kane's backstage. It's going to be Kane.
We'll get back to that later. But that was a very good match. And then the ending was kind of neat, even though he's not on TV, so it kind of...
And Jericho took the pin, which he should have. And there was a little rift between him and Ambrose, which they hopefully will come back to.
They need to.
And don't go, just totally forget it.
Like, oh, he bumped my shoulder, but he's not on TV, so I can't get no revenge.
What was it, Shawn Michaels?
Thank you.
But the Wyatt family picked up the win by submission over Jericho, which was what needed to happen. They do not need to lose anymore for a while. You can't be a tough team and keep losing.
That's true. And then we have back-to-back matches. I did not agree with that.
I do not agree with that. That's true. That's
Seth Rollins
booking. I mean, if you're part of the authority, I do not put you in back-to-back matches.
Thank you.
Never.
That's why it's a conspiracy. That's why the Triple H.
I add you a ref. I make sure you have a little help. I do not put you back to back.
That could have been where you could brought back J&J Security. One of them could go to a referee. You didn't have to have Triple H as a ref. Could have had one that was a referee, one someone that's outside enforcer. We don't want any interference in these matches. So Joey Mercury would be outside.
And see, that just drives me crazy. That's piss poor booking on WWE's part. If you're gonna do this, then on Raw you make it where John Cena or Sting, one of them causes this to happen.
Right.
If I win a match, you have to wrestle back to back.
Right. Not just put it together.
No. Why would you do that? If you're trying to help the guys, he's part of the authority. If he's the future of the company, you don't make your guy wrestle 2 top stars back to back.
Well, and that's why it doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense.
Here's the thing. If you're going to do it back to back, then you would win the first one, but be worn down to lose the second one.
Right.
But going backwards like they did here.
Piss poor booking.
Exactly. Because if you separate it, you could easily say, okay, he lost the first one, but had time to rest up for the second one. But doing it back to back, why would you lose your first one and then win the second one? That doesn't add up. But that's exactly what happened here with your Seth Rollins defending the U.S. Championship.
He gave the Golden Boy back United States title.
Yes, John Cena he re-won the U.S.
Now,
Championship.
I will only approve of that title change if John Cena drops the title to somebody on Raw in one of those U.S. Open challenges
Yep.
and makes a new star.
That's the only thing that
Hello,
makes
John
sense.
Cena, make a new star here, folks. And don't make it a heel to take the title. Have a face come in and beat you for the title.
Yeah.
Then you don't have to worry about facing the back. Okay.
Yeah, you can shake their hand and say, hey, he was the better man this time. He got me. He caught me because I wasn't prepared for someone new like him. And boom, he won. And you celebrate. You raise his hand up. You pass the torch to him.
Yes.
Because you don't need the U.S. title. And then, of course, the main event was Seth Rollins versus Sting for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Which they said was cut a little short.
It was cut a little short, which obviously that's okay, but it still ended where it made sense.
And now, but the bad part about all the thinking about all what was wrong with Sting,
Yeah.
and then what happened with the finish or the roll up, the way that is crimping the neck a little bit, they're like, hey.
But they said that roll up was supposed to look like that.
No, I'm just talking about just anywhere on the neck. Anyway, if you haven't,
Right.
you could have he could have had a broke neck. He could have had a broke neck.
Yeah, I would have just pinned him like normal.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't even have done a roll up.
No.
I mean, the way he had him was all kinds of funky.
It was weird.
But
But you're right. I mean, you wouldn't lose the first one, win the second.
Right.
When you're beat down by John Cena.
So, I mean, it could make sense to have Cena in the opening match, Cena win. He has all that time to recover, 3-hour pay-per-view. He has all that time to recover, and then he beats Sting.
Then we have Sheamus come out and trying to cash in.
He
And
did.
we have Kane, Mass Kane, which, thank you.
But
That's an interesting story.
And here's the thing, and I don't agree with this at all. But they're saying, oh, they must be really desperate. They pulled a storyline from TNA because they're looking at it as he's doing the Abyss Joseph Park thing. No, he's not.
No, because that was Abyss, and this is Abyss's brother.
Exactly. Kane is the same person.
Yeah, it's not like Kane.
He's doing maybe a split personality type.
Yes,
thing.
but it's
he's
not like his
doing-
brother.
He's not doing. Have you
Well,
seen?
I have no mask. I'm somebody else, and I'm Pain, and here's my brother Kane. You know,
Exactly.
no, that doesn't make any sense.
Thank you. So no, it's not the same storyline, and it's also not split personality. Kane is pretending to act like,
Yes.
oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Well, where's this Masked Kane guy at? I don't know what you're talking about. Obviously, he knows it's him. That's why he did the promo on Raw on the screen and then yanked him down into the ring because he was acting evil on the screen and then he yanked him down. So it makes sense. Seth beating Sting. Okay, so he beats another legend, and now he's going against Masked Kane beating another legend.
Yeah.
It makes sense. You're building up.
Because Hell in
Seth.
the Cell, the big match, Undertaker, Braun.
Yeah, that's going to be the main event.
So he
It needs to be the main event. I'm okay with that being the main event. Because
Yes.
Kane in the title match, that's not main event to me. I'm okay with him being in the main event.
Hell in the Cell match, one match, Undertaker and Brock, perfect.
I'm okay with Kane being in the title match. But when you have a Brock and Undertaker, there's nobody's going
And
to
see,
follow
Bray could cause Undertaker to lose. He could be inside the ring somewhere.
Exactly.
There you go. Then you have Bray Taker at Survivor Series.
As long
And
as
Brock can go away for a while.
As long as we don't have Kane come from underneath the ring and get Undertaker.
No.
I don't want to see them again.
No.
And WrestleMania 32 better not be them two.
No. They
That'd
didn't
be horrible.
be teaming together or something here. If anything.
But altogether, it was a good pay-per-view.
It was.
Besides just the back-to-back matches like that. I'm okay with, with Sting losing, obviously, they would have had to change the booking anyway. With him hurting his neck like that during the match, they would have had to change it to where Sting lost the title anyway.
Right.
They wouldn't have done it like they did back in the day where Stone Cold broke his neck and still won the Intercontinental title.
Yes.
They wouldn't have done that nowadays because nowadays it's much different.
That's slow. But you can watch on the network for $9.99.
Yes, it's much different.
That's slow grab and roll.
Yeah.
Owen Hart was doing all that.
He's doing everything. So they're not going to do it nowadays because it's very different nowadays how they work all that. But altogether, I'm okay with Cena being the U.S. champion as long as it puts somebody else over. And I'm okay with how all the wins went here. Altogether, I would give it, probably a 7 out of 10.
That's a good. I agree with you. Well, it's like I said,
Definitely not 10.
We will see.
But it would have been close. It would have been at least a 9. It would have been It would have been an 8 if they separated the matches. Mm-hmm. If Sting would have not been injured, it would have been a 9.
Yeah.
If Sting would have won the title, that would have made it a 10.
Oh yeah.
For me, at least.
Like I said, I'm judging this John Cena win by what happens now.
Now, exactly. If it happens to where he loses,
If we're coming to Royal Rumble and John Cena's still United States champion, this was piss poor booking.
Yes,
Should never happen. Let Seth beat both of them, make Seth look better. That's what I say. Then go that route. I'd rather have that happen. But there's a lot of people on the card who could pick up the United States title.
Yes,
Give it
there's a
to
lot of
freaking
people.
Neville.
Or if you bring someone else up because they go, we're freaking out, so we got to build up new people. And I'm okay if it's another person.
I would love to be Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe, or even, I know they love this guy. I could see it being him. I know you said no heels, but they could go either way with this guy. I could see someone like a Baron Corbin come in and give his move the end of days, what is Scotland, or the name of it.
Yeah,
anyway.
end of days, that's it.
And he hit that move on John Cena and beat him in record-solid time.
It would make him look good.
It would make Baron Corbin look good.
Yeah, but John Cena
He wouldn't do it.
No, and he beat him right back for it.
He would.
So it's Kevin Owens thing all over again.
Yeah. But I'm okay with it, like you said, if it's a Samoa Joe or a Baron Corbin, I'd even like a Tyler Breeze.
That would be different.
Coming in, Tyler Breeze beating him. I mean, Tyler Breeze is better than what people. I think he's underrated.
Yes, he is, but it would be different.
It would be different.
But like I said, we'll see. The next few months, to the end of the year, we'll definitely see what John Cena does with that title.
And that'll make Night of Champions either good or bad.
Yes.
Because Cena does not need to hold
If he's
that.
just like, oh, I'm getting the title back, then that's don't give. There's a lot more people out there who deserve the title.
Amen.
And how about Cesaro?
Exactly. I'm tired of them crapping on him. Big Show does not need to keep punching him out. Somebody else made a big point about that. If you can knock someone out, why wouldn't you walk into the ring, knock them out in the match in 5 seconds?
Ding, ding, ding.
Why would you have a 20-minute match and then say, oh, I'm going to knock you out now?
Yeah, I know. And why did it have to be Cesaro? Now we're going off a little bit.
Could have been a Bo Dallas.
How much you get
Could've
4 or
been
5
Zack
people
Ryder.
there? How'd you get 4 or 5 people in there?
Exactly.
You're the Giant. 1 against 3. You'd be Zack Ryder and the freaking whoever else, or Bo Dallas and Adam Rose, and now you have to put 3 bad people together, or 3 good people, or whatever. You know, it's just need.
R-Truth is good, right?
Yeah, he is right now.
Bo Dallas is bad. So you can have a Zack Ryder.
Zack Ryder, and somebody else.
Is Heath Slater good right now? I don't know. He's either way.
He's either way. But yeah, you don't need in 3-on-1.
But you could have had 3 people from Superstars or Main Event come out there and
Damon Sandow.
That's a good one, yeah.
And knock out all 3 of them.
Yes, you didn't have to do that to Cesaro. It doesn't. It would have made him look good regardless. It didn't need to be Cesaro.
That makes it look like, okay, Brock is as good as 3 men. It makes it look Brock is good.
You.
And you beat 3 guys. You can definitely beat Brock.
Now, if he beat Cesaro and they made mention, because I don't listen to it, because I don't watch it. If they made mention on commentary saying, "Well, ladies and gentlemen, Big Show just beat Cesaro, who used to be a Heyman guy. Can he do the same thing to Brock?"
No.
That would have made more sense, now wouldn't it?
It would have. Even though Big Show used to be a Heyman guy.
Or he could have went through a couple of them.
And then Paul turned on Brock to go with Big Show.
Thank you. Will it happen again, Madison?
No.
No. But he could have went another route. He could have went after. Couldn't have done it to Ryback because he was champion at the time, wasn't he? No. This was on Monday. No, this was after he lost the title.
Yes.
He could have beat Curtis Axel. He could have done it gauntlet. He could have beat Curtis Axel, Heyman guy. He could have beat Ryback, Heyman guy, and then Cesaro. I beat 3 Heyman guys. I'll beat you, Brock.
No, we don't write for other people though.
Nope. But anyway, we've gone over our time.
We're still less than we usually are, so.
We are, amen. We're not 45 minutes. But ladies and gentlemen, next up, we are starting the pay-per-view review of Survivor Series with 1987, the very first one, and 1988. So we will get to that
In a few clicks.
in just a few clicks.
Right here at Top Row Reality. Again, I'm Mike Hogan.
And I'm Jessica.
We'll see each and every one of you in a few clicky click 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 clicks.